Welcome back to the Rabbitohs Centre. Just got Taffy kicking a few goals. Boys having a laugh out on the field. You know, JD is coming. He's just over there doing the main presser now. I'm going to try and grab him after he's finished. I've got a few of the boys over there. There's Dean Hawkins, Benny Lovett, Shai Karapani. Still a few boys coming through. So we'll stay on the field here while we wait for JD. I'll just check the stream again. Should be okay, I say. I just went on before. Paul Cullen's joined us. Thank you, mate. Love your work too, champion. PC. To get down here from beautiful downtown Wagga Wagga. And so yeah, while we're waiting for JD, we'll just watch Taffy goal kicking. So it doesn't look like Dean Hawkins will be goal kicking. Oh, it's down Taupo. Shack there. Rusty. There's Sam. Slim and Sam talking to all the kids over there. A little bit happening while Blake takes his kick, but he's trying to block it all out. It's missed to the left. Pete Mamazellus is going to have a shot. He strikes them all right, Pete, so don't worry. No, it's a way to off to the right. JD's still getting interviewed for those that have joined us. Big Sam looking good, Paul, yes he is. There he is, he's getting some photos here with the fans coming in. Damien over there. Like I said, I'll grab JD in a minute once he's finished. Just right in the thick of it here. Richard said, ask about Tom Burgess. I will do that, mate. I'll get dacked here as he goes for a goal. Put him off too. So yeah, it's all happening here. Looks like Coogee is in the Blues. Yes, Richard, I do agree with that. I'm just going to write down Tom just in case I forget. Yeah, so I'm going to write down Tom. Tom Burgess, yeah, because I've had that in my notes, but so here's Pete Mamazellus now. He's putting him off. There's a lot of pressure here on young Pete. It's not his role to kick goals, but he's having a crack anyway. He loves having a few shots. Oh, and I tell you what, it's just missed. Alright, so I'm hoping we get JD's. There's a few fans around and right in the thick there, so I'm going to get him standing there. Okay, so I'll just go back to the live chat. Thanks to everyone who's joined us. Okay, so yeah, there's Sam getting some more photos with the fans. Luke Shez has joined us. Mickey said hi, Steve. Hang on, you might still hear me talking. I didn't turn the phone down, but it's all right. Just checking. So just have a look at Dion Taupo's going to have a shot. He's had a few goes. I don't think he's got one yet. I'm not sure, but Pete. One more. He's got that one. There he is. Yeah, Pete doesn't want to miss out. Live on Bunnies TV. Keon just stand next to me. A few fans getting the autographs for the boys. So this is just bonus footage here before we speak to JD. He's in there doing the main presser now. Remember Lawrence and all the journos are there. Come on, Pete, knock this one over. Yes. You got it. Pistol Pete Mamazellus. Hey, Maroubra Lion in front of the fans. They like that. So yeah, we're just waiting now for, like I said, JD. There's Johnny Sutton. Paul Cullen channel members giving us $20. You are an absolute legend, mate. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Makes it all worthwhile. Getting up out of bed, getting in here, setting up, bringing all the gear. Yeah, that is enormous, mate. AJ Wright, maybe. Well, I'll ask about AJ. He did train, mate, so I can reveal that. It looks like he's okay. It might be just precautionary, I think. Yeah, so I can tell you that he did train. Dion's having another crack. He just got one. He doesn't kick for his team now. I've got JD coming around now, so I'll just try and get it ready. He's talking to Nicolosi now, so we've got to wait again. So I'll just show you. Christian Nicolosi from the Herald gets him, so this is the usual routine. And you can't see him, he's behind Jesse there, our valued member of staff. He's right behind him there, up there. That's Nicolosi there and JD at the back there. So he interviews him for the Herald there. You can see him there, right? So we're just got to wait for that to finish. So we'll just keep bringing you a bit of action. So Sam's talking to this young group of kids here that's come from a school or something. Liver Havili's just walked in, so he trained strongly and good to see him back. Zoya Tass, I haven't mentioned him today, but shout out to the family if you're watching right there in Queensland. Great kid, good player. Pete's having another go. Live on Bunnies TV. Let's see if you can go 2 for 2 on Bunnies TV. I don't think Dean Hawkins is in any danger of losing his kicking role, but no. It was a bludger of a kick. Should have just left it as it was. But Taffy's still out there goal kicking, and he is going to be kicking, so I don't think Dean will be taking the role. We did speak to Cody live on the... Wow. Oh, that's Michelle. She's given us a donation of $79.99. Michelle Cheney, you are an absolute legend. Michelle Cheney, if anyone wants to go on a cruise, she does Disney cruises. She's a rep for Disney Cruise. She's the best travel agent on the planet. She's... I'll just spin around his shack so I don't know word to the boys here. Yeah, she's just been on a Caribbean cruise with Disney, and she'll sort you out. So I'll get the details of Michelle if you want to go on a cruise, and she'll sort you out. And she is an absolute legend. She was just in the Young Henry's promo, talking about how much she loves the club, and she was in there with Luke Chicka Carroll and Cavey from the Borough. So yeah. She was on the Young Henrys, and there's another great beverage, Bunnies structured water. So yeah, just still waiting for Chester, but thank you for that, Michelle. I really do appreciate your support. And all of our channel members and everyone who gives us any donations makes it all worthwhile, because we are an independent show. We do this off our own back, and so everything we get, we invest back in the business. So there's Taffy getting a photo with a few of the fans while we still wait for JD. Yeah, so Michelle, love you. Hope Mum's okay. Mum Nola, she's been a bit sick. Blakey boy. Blakey, how are you? How you going, all right? There he is. Team Taffy. So I'm not sure where those boys are from, but I think they might be Taree. I'm saying. Just have a look. Maybe, yeah. So Junior just getting through his work, nearly finished, taking the boots off. Yeah, so he's there. Dion got another kick and he's missed it as well. Yeah, so the boys are just packing up now over here. There's Shea, there's Hayden, Geordie and Charlie, 2 valuable members, do some great work. Still some people in watching. Dave Morton's still here. So yeah, hopefully JD's going to have a chat. We've kept this for a while, but like I said, I want to just jump on so we don't miss out on anyone. Yeah, so thank you to Michelle and Paul Conley. You can see how it stands out in the chat, so you can't miss it. Whenever someone gives us a donation like that via the $ sign down in the bottom right, we stop the show and we give them a mention. We thank them because we do appreciate the support that we get here on Bunnies TV. And yeah, so it's a busy morning in here. So Still waiting for Coach JD to come through. I've got a couple of questions to ask him. I'll try and get an injury update. I'm not sure how much of that was done in the main presser, but we will try and give you an injury update on a few players. We've got a few people standing by here at the Rabbitohs Centre. Dion's still kicking goals, and he's got that one beautiful kick. That one. Yes, it was. Missed that. But yeah, so still waiting for JD. We're going to wait for Pete. Pete will get a throw over here. I'll just spin you around and show you the. I'll just show you the. Yeah, Sammy. See you, Sammy. And let's go over here to Zaya Tass itself. So there's still a few fans in over here. That's the Rabbitohs Centre where you can watch. There's Graham, my mate Graham, with his little dog there, Oscar.
Thank you.
So, yeah. There's still a few. There's Dave Morton, channel member. He's not live chatting at the moment, but he usually does. And he's always here. So, Dave, thanks for your support, mate. You're a legend. And to see how JD goes. Hopefully he hasn't had too much media and he's not keen, but I think we might be able to get him. He's usually pretty good with us. JD, so thanks to everyone who's standing by. We'll be with you soon. There's Emma Lawrence from Channel 9, star reporter. So everyone's just about left now. Shaq's still over there talking to the fans, and so is Sam Burgess. So there's still a bit happening. I'll just spin around while we're waiting for JD to do his media. So over there you got Shaq Quay Mitchell there talking to the fans. You've still got Taffy over there, Blake Taff. Yeah, so it's been a busy morning here, beautiful day. A little bit of a breeze up now at the Rabbitohs Centre. Geordie, how are you? There's Dion. He's had enough kicking now. He's had about 10 shots at goal. Yeah, so just waiting now. Hopefully we can get JD. I'm pretty sure he will. You know, we get him every week. I doubt he'll walk off without having a few words to us. We've got a few questions here about injury and the like. Blakey just taking off his boots now. Hopefully he's kicking a few goals with them on Saturday at Coogee. So I'm just going to here comes JD now. So, Jace, can I get you for a couple of? So here he comes. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Just get you in the frame. Okay, JD, the Titans game. We'll just go through a couple of the performances. Blake trained well last Friday here. I know you were happy with him and he went good.
Yeah, he played well, Blake. Just improved on where he was the week before, which was good. He always brings energy and intensity, but I thought some of his defensive decisions, especially in the second half, were much better, and that's a real work on for him this week to make sure we're protecting our line as best we can. But yeah, I was happy to see him get some good touches with the footy as well.
And Richie Kenner, pleasing, you know, I know you were excited to see him. You told me you were, and he went well. Yeah. Ran for the most metres out of the backs and scored a try. Yeah,
he did. He's kicked the fence as well, getting up and taking some pretty important catches is a big part of what he does. Richie's been banging on the door, but can't play first grade till round 11 when you're not in the top 30, so he's had to be patient and wait, and we saw what he can do last night. It was good.
And another AJ hat-trick. He's in superb, historic form, this bloke.
He is, yeah. He's picked up from the start of the season, starting to get some real rhythm in his game, and he's a guy I know I can trust, and he's turning up everywhere. Really happy with how he handled a bit of rib cartilage damage last week and come out in the second half and played as well as he did.
And Keon, one of the best on the field. He's come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, he has. He hit back where he left off and had to play middle and edge again and did a fantastic job, and looking forward to him playing this weekend. Every week he's going to keep getting better.
And I thought Junior was good.
Yeah.
Good work in the middle.
Yeah, that was Junior's best game for a while. He's had a really disruptive start to the year. some things out of his control, but and injuries and stuff like that. But felt like he's starting to get back to some rhythm in his game.
And the smile on Jame's face when he scored that try, it was great.
Yeah, it was his second one apparently in the NRL. So Jame smiling's one of the things that makes this place enjoyable to be around. He's such an infectious character, and it's good to have his little mate out there in Saliva this week with him. There's two pretty impressive smiles.
And Cody, the ball he threw to AJ, it was one of the best I've ever seen. The form of this bloke's unbelievable. He went well. Unfortunately, he might not be available now. Yeah,
he won't play tomorrow. He done a slight quad strain, nothing major. He'll be back for the Cowboys game. So, but again, it's good for Dino to get an opportunity, and he's been banging on the door as well.
I spoke to Dean's dad, Ash. I think Brent has been called up to the flag too, so it'll be a big weekend for the Hawkins family.
Yeah, it's good. Unfortunately, I think they're playing down at Wollongong the flag, so they don't get to have a family day out there. But it's good. I'm really happy for Footy Dean. He's a bloke who does a real impact on our training. He runs that Black Rabbits team, but his form in New South Wales Cup's been outstanding in a team that's had a lot of middle forwards missing, and he's controlled it and dragged out some wins when they probably shouldn't have got wins. So he's earned the right to be there, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him play.
So we'll just go through a few of the others. Cameron, how is he?
He's not too bad. Obviously won't play this week. He'll be in doubt for Origin, but we're giving him every chance. He'll know early next week all three of them early next week how they're running and whether they'll be available for Origin. If not, they're looking comfortable to be back for the Cowboys game.
And I saw Jai, he's in the moon boot in the crutches. It's not a good look, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. He's had surgery, so he's at least 6 to 8 weeks away. Hopefully around that 6-week mark he'll miss 4 games with us having 2 byes, and it's disappointing to lose Jai, but it'll fresh him up for the back end of the year. And Tommy's the other one who's starting to respond well now too, so hopefully we can get some work into him and have him back in the next couple of weeks as well.
Okay, good. Trell Mitt?
Yeah, Trell's the same. We'll see how he goes over the weekend, if he can run. But if he's not available for Origin, he'll be available for the Cowboys the week after.
Good. Now, last week when I spoke to you, you said you were going to hopefully bring Liver back in the New South Wales Cup, but I suppose a couple of injuries have forced your hand there?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they have. And look, we want him to do 20 minutes either side half time in the New South Wales Cup, but Liver's experienced. He knows his way around a first grade field, and he'll give us some real punch. He's trained well. He's had a massive prep. He's been full trainer for over a month now, so looking forward to seeing him out there. It's been a long time coming, but he's a big part of our team. The boys love playing with him, and we're looking forward to seeing him out there.
But the other bloke you said you're going to do that with is Davey, and you're sticking to that plan. He's going to come back in the New South Wales Cup. Yeah,
Davey's younger, so he probably needs to have that little blowout first. And both of them will have a blowout the week after in New South Wales Cup as well. And that'll prep them nicely to be ready to rumble after the bye week.
Nice. And Isaac, has he picked up something? He wasn't named, was he? Or is he...
Isaac Thompson?
Yeah.
No, Isaac's had groin surgery, so he's out for about another 8 to 10 weeks. Yeah, unfortunately, off the back of the foot injury and then the hip. So he tried to play with it, but turns out that he needed surgery. But he's starting to move now and getting back into his recovery. So again, our main thing this year is to make sure we're getting blokes ready and fit for the back end of the year.
So it's a test, but I think you've named a solid lineup, and I'm excited to see Shaq start at lock.
Yeah. Well, he won't start there. He'll come off the bench. Keon will start at 13, and Cheekham will start in the back row. So gives us a strong bench as well. We get our 3 Tongan enforcers starting in the middle in Junior and Keon and Hame as well.
Yeah, that's solid. So, the Dragons were quite good last week against the Panthers, so it's a tough test for the side.
Every game's tough. There's no easy games in the NRL. Every game's a battle, and we got to have a real internal focus this week and just go out there doing our best to be a good teammate and represent the shirt. And if we do that, we'll give ourselves every chance. So
I'm not sure if you watched our live streams from last week, but the New South Wales Cup and the Flegg were both good games. In the New South Wales Cup, they had a good win. I think blokes like Jacob Gagai, Josiah Karapani, Footy Dean, Tallis Duncan and Liam Knight all were solid. Yeah, they were. They've, like I said, there's some boys knocking on the door. It's good to see Liam get some long minutes out. He hasn't been able to do that since he's come back. As I said, Footy Dean's playing first grade, and it was the best game Josiah's played in a while too. So, and we need him to. We need him to step up a little bit because he's got some real talent. He's just been working on his effort areas and making sure that he's ready when the opportunity comes. So you did watch our coverage live and free on Bunnies TV? You watched the replay?
I was flicking through the scores and I realised someone said that it was on live, so I flicked it over and caught the second half of it.
Good,
but yeah, it was good. I
love
watched the highlights of the Flegg as well, which was good.
Good. Now Tyrone's come up and he's going to play wing for New South Wales Cup. That's interesting. Tyrone Munro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a talent, Tyrone. Looking forward to seeing him play against some men. He hasn't played against men yet, so it'll be a good challenge for him. He'll learn some things inside that 80 minutes. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
But he's a kid I'm looking forward to getting in the team in the next few months, and this is the first step towards that.
Now I spoke to you about Ethan Ferguson, and he impressed in his flag debut. I thought.
Yeah, he scored a silky try, didn't he? Where he backed himself, put a little kick in, and he's a big body. Very confident kid, so looking forward to for his first game. He's got everybody watching, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're down at Wollongong at Sid Parish Park, I think it is, at Fig Tree. Now another bloke that's coming back, Aaron Macy. It's good to see him back. He's a botany junior, and I had a chat to him a couple of weeks ago. He's had a long layoff, but he's got plenty of talent, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Yeah,
he has. He's a really impressive young man, Mace. He's a guy I really respect. I think the way he conducts himself, such a well-mannered and professional young bloke, but he spent a lot of the pre-season with the full-time squad doing his rehab, and I watched him play in the SG ball. I thought he was a real talent, and looking forward to seeing him play and start to build his game over the back end of the year. He's been out for a long time, and it's just good to see him back out in the field. So you mentioned next week, but we'll just mention it. So it's a well-deserved bye, and I know that some of the guys are going to need it, but then there's a big double header at Coogee Oval next Sunday, the 18th of June, where the New South Wales Cup and the Flag are taking on the Bears and the Roosters. So it's going to be great. There's tickets on sale for that, but it's a chance for some of the guys, like you said, to get a run. Yeah, everybody who hasn't had a lot of footy over the last month will be playing. So, yep. We got the guys, a lot of guys who play a lot of footy will get some time off, and everyone will, but everyone who's playing New South Wales Cup will be in on Thursday, and then captain's run Saturday and ready to play Sunday. I'm looking forward to getting in at Coogee Oval as well. It'll be a good afternoon to watch some footy and see the boys go around. Thanks, JD. Appreciate your time. Right, thanks, mate. Good on you, mate. Legend. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Cheers. Well, there you go. And who else is... yeah, so thank you to everyone who's been live chatting. We'll leave it there. I'm just going to bring up the live chat and see if we're still going here. So we are. Yeah, so it's been a big morning, but we covered a few things there. I didn't even have to ask him about Tom Burgess because he told us that he's coming along all right and he'll be back. Cody's out, so Dean Hawkins is playing. So any questions that you had, hopefully we answered them all. And thanks again. We'll end the stream there. But appreciate everyone for live chatting, watching. Leave a comment in the description, and I put a link to buy those tickets for the game in the last stream, but I will add it now. When I stop this stream, I'll add the link to buy your tickets to that Coogee Oval game, because that's going to be good. Like I said, it's going to be, JD said, there's going to be like a first grade standard game with some of our stars dropping back to get some footy under their belt. Thanks a lot. See you later.